And all right, guys, we are live. So what is up, Chasers? Today, I have an exclusive for you guys from the brother of the rap artist, songwriter, singer as well, multi-talented, and the famous roasting blogger, Khia'S Chambers herself. Her brother's name is Jamal. He is coming to my platform to give his side of the story of their fallout, I guess is the best way to put it. As well as we're going to give him an opportunity to really talk about whatever he wants. And then if we have the time and you guys got a few questions for him, then, we'll leave that open too. So, Jamal, how you doing today?
Hey, brother, I'm blessed. I can't even complain whatsoever, especially during these times, that we're going through right now.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Let me ask you, did they shut down your job too, or are they still making you come to work?
No, I'm fortunate enough to still be able to go to work and, earn a paycheck. I work, I cook for the elderly, retirement people, that are wealthy. So, they have the money to keep things running, the right way.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so let's get into these questions here. So first things first, I already said that you were her brother, but for everybody that looks at the thumbnail and they may be like, well, how we know he Khia'S brother? So how can you prove to us that you are actually related to Khia'S?
I mean, I don't know how I can prove it to you. I mean, unless you ask me a question probably that only I should know. I mean, one thing about me, I don't lie to kick it. We both Tauruses, so we know how we roll. That's my little sister. We both was born to a queen named Carol Belinda Chambers. Khia'S was born November the 8th. I was born April the 26th. My mother, 27th, excuse me. My mother was born April 26th,
Okay.
We grew up together. We was, no drama in our family. We grew up on love and not survival. Me and my sister never had drama growing up. We were partners in crime.
Okay.
I helped mold her. That's why I'm here. I earned the big brother title the right way.
So you're the reason why Khia'S is as raw as she is today. Can we credit you for that?
No, you can contribute that really, you know what I'm saying, mainly to my mother, our mother, the mouthpiece, the bluntness. I contributed to it some, like I said, I helped, I didn't birth her, but I helped mold the bitch, and I use that word bitch because she's been called a bitch, but never called a hoe. Even got a song out called Super Bitch. So please, if she calls herself a bitch, I don't want your audience to get offended. I know, we have different people listening.
No, they already know. Look, one thing about it, they know that if we're talking about Khia'S, then obviously her family is going to be as blunt as she is. So you're good. You're good. So I guess the first question I really wanted to ask you is, what's the message that you want like what are you trying to get Khia'S to understand?
Well, let me start from, let's say when this, the show started crashing and, all this foolishness.
Okay, the Queen's Court situation.
The Queen's Court situation. Yeah, I mean, I was behind the scenes. Me and Khia'S are close enough to where I help her write some of the docket. I invented Mandy Man Whore, and she took it further. And when I say these things, I did it for fun, to see my sister win. I'm not trying to take credit, be a ghostwriter, because she is way more talented and creative than I could ever be. I was just a big brother that was enjoying watching his sister bring some words to life and win. So I don't want nobody to get it twisted, like I'm trying to seek credit, or anything of that nature. So we was close enough that, I mean, I was pretty much in on everything. I was there.
Okay, so you're saying that the whole term of like Mandy Man Whore, you're saying you wrote that and you ghost wrote maybe a lot of her jokes or a lot of her punchlines?
Not a lot. You know what I'm saying? I would come up with an idea too, the Papoose t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Khia'S, you want to hit a bitch in the mouth, go at a man and see how stable that relationship is. She's trying to get in your gut. And that's how we roll. I know if you want to fuck over a man, get in his feelings, get in his upbringing. So, my roast is more, authentic, hardcore, and it is rubbed off on her, some of the things. But again, Khia'S is amazing. And I don't use words loosely. And anybody that knows me, I always say it like this. I don't care if you think Kaya is a bleeding pussy bitch. That's your opinion and you entitled to it. You can say it around me. That's your opinion. As long as you don't say what you gonna do to her, I ain't got no problem with it because I got my own opinion. You know, I believe everybody is entitled to that. I don't care, you know, I'm me at all times. So it's like what I believe I stand on as a man because I was raised by a queen as well as Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I seen some mental illness in my sister. You know, I did. I suffered from depression and anxiety. I got over it. You know, I've been around crazy. You know, I recognize it. And Kaya is not the Kaya that I know a lot of people know.
So what
Want
do
to
you
talk
see
about it.
different in Kaya? What do you see different in her?
Kaya, once upon a time, Kaya was about saving lives. Now she about making fun of them. She dropped some jewels in there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everything is all gloom and doom. You know what I mean? And I'm all for the shits and giggles and roasting. But I just believe that some things, you know what I mean, should be said and some things shouldn't be said, you know, according to the situation. And like I said, I don't E-trade or give E-fuck. I stand on who I am. And I don't care if you're my sister, my mother, if right is right, wrong is wrong. And I've seen a change in Kaya over the years. And she's a woman, like you said, and I want to interject and thank you, you know what I'm saying, for that interview that, you know, you see on my TV. You stood up for my sister as far as your boss and whatever it was she was saying. And I appreciate you for that. I really do.
Okay,
You know,
no.
Kaya does have feelings.
Yeah, she does. Of course she does. I mean, anybody, and I stand on what I said when I say anybody who is that funny. A lot of times they bring out the funniness from a source of pain somewhere. So in order to see the good in life, you got to be able to see the bad, or you have had experiences. So everybody got feelings. Like people can act like they don't, but everybody do.
Right. I agree. And you know, there's certain things that, excuse me, that you know, there's certain changes in her. Like I said, I'll give you for instance. I was in prison. I did a lot of time in Florida. Been there, done that. I'm the one called that's all part of the family. You know, I don't tolerate drama. I'm a man where I stand. My sister, I protect with my life. And she was just, you know what I'm saying, as far as what she was standing for. In prison, I met a guy. I knew his brother. I didn't know him. He comes up to me and he says, excuse me, I'm on the phone. And he says, your sister is the realest. And he said, bitch, I ever met. And I'm looking at this guy because, like I said, I didn't know him. And he was like, your sister had a car wash. And at 17, Kai started her first business, a car wash. And he got stabbed in the neck. And everybody with him left. He thought he was going to die. And he said Kaya was the only one that stood and laid with him and put hands on him and talked to him and made him feel like he was going to live.
Wow.
That's the Kaya I know. And I could tell you more stories that are so fucking amazing. I remember 3 little girls stowed away on a Greyhound bus from Chicago. 15, 12, 10. You know, the typical story going on in Chicago, mom with the dudes touching them, whatever. And some kind of way, they told 3 days on a Greyhound, got caught in Atlanta, told the people that Kaya was their aunt, and that's what we had to see.
Mm-hmm.
Had a cop down on Broad Street, everybody knew. The cop who was up there at the Greyhound, he called Kaya. Kaya came up there. To make a long story short, she paid Greyhound. She used her face card to talk the cops into leaving the girls in her custody, and she promised to get them back. She called the mom and cussed them out, kept the girls for 2 weeks, and those little girls never had a time of their life.
Wow.
I mean, I could just go on and on and on and on, You
on
know,
what she's done to help other people. So I mean, so guys, right there, her own brother is letting you guys know the woman has a heart. Now, yes, she can roast you and read you down to the grave, but she has actually helped people as well. So you've also said, Jamal, that you know the true story on what happened with the Queen's Court. Can you give us some info on what happened with that?
well, okay. Now I'm gonna try to be nice, you know, but at the end of the day, my mindset is this:
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Hinton, okay, stood up and pissed while the show was going on, just like I did. Therefore, all sympathy goes out the window. You're concerned, but due to your audience and some self-control, I'm gonna try to keep it polite. Okay,
Okay.
I never met the guy, but the situation was really simple. He signed when y'all had the interview. You remember when you asked him about the phone, explained the phone call? He was like, "Whoop-de-doo-de-doo." You know, he never expounded on it.
Yeah, like with the whole
But
trademark situation. Like I wanted to know, did Kaya know about the
right,
trademark that you were about to buy? Yes.
listen. I was there. Okay, he called and she was flipping on her paperwork. Okay, Kaya said, "Handle that." Now I don't know where, you know, different rules, places, and different things, but handle that. If we're friends or you think we're friends and we're in business partners, handle that means you sign your company name and you sign my company name. Hell, he done forged motherfucking signatures before. He a punk. He was selling his bud on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami. I'm sure he wrote a bad check or two. What the fuck? So he knew what he was doing. He signed his company name on it. So he was sole motherfucking owner of the domain name. He knew what to do. And when Kaya found out later on, that's when the sugar turned to shit.
Okay.
Okay. Now, one of the most important things I think we need to talk about is the fact that the word friend. Okay. Everybody throws that word around like they're mixing up friends and associates. Kaya and were not. If you ain't never been to a fucking house, how are y'all friends? She only comes to yours. You've never seen her house. That's why when the shit went to the fan, he was fooling everybody thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna take the high road." You know, as far as not roasting and he had nothing to say. He never been to her house. He didn't know nothing about her house, so somebody posted that shit online. He was
Right.
just playing the crowd.
So you
All he
saying
talked
they
about
were
was the red
associates?
couch, the
They were
same
just
shit
like
fans on
co-workers.
the outside looking. Huh?
But you saying they were basically just like co-workers. They weren't like really close friends.
Again, I don't definition and idea of friends and associates. My definition is a friend will take one step closer that an associate won't. You ain't my friend if you ain't never been in my house and sat at my and vice versa. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? To be a friend takes time, ups and downs. These two motherfuckers met back in the day. Kaya recorded a song, wrote a song for him when he was trying to be a condom rapper. And it happened, and you know, they see each other, catch up on, and you know, some genius shit sprout. And I don't want to sound like I'm totally against him, but Timothy, a thief, Hinton. Okay, you a thief. And your buddy Gio, he just getting what the fuck he deserved too. Now he coming on him. Hey, y'all just two snakes. You might as well make up. The fuck, when that shit was going on with Kaya, he knew what time it was. He was down with the program. That's your client. Do that. Karma is a bitch. All these different definitions I be hearing on the internet, you know, the street laws in California and Philly and goddamn Atlanta is totally different. But one thing is always going to remain. The laws are always number one. And the first one is you reap what you motherfucking sow. You can't hide it. Karma is a bitch and you come for strap on for us straight men. So that's all that was. But it was just as simple as that.
So
But at the same time,
Let me ask you about this really quick. Look, really quick. Let me ask you about this because Madison showed me a contract with the production company. I'm not gonna name them just because I don't want no mess. But it's a very well known production company with both of their signatures. So, do you know of Khi'a to ever have had actually signed a production deal with Madison?
Fuck no. I don't know. And if it's true, it would be a surprise to me. One thing about it, she's not about to lock the boss into no motherfucking contract. The bitch is the boss. She ain't gonna let you lock her in a goddamn thing, but in money. Stop.
Oh shit! What happened? Did we lose him? Did we lose him? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's wait and see if he comes back. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna let y'all come in here. A lot of y'all saying why he not showing his face. Well, y'all see his face on the thumbnail. Y'all see his face on the thumbnail. If y'all want to come in and comment on it, you guys definitely can. He should be coming back in. What happened? What the hell happened? Golly. Let me ask him. Did you lose signal? Hold on. Did you lose signal? Yeah, because I didn't X him out. He was there. His Wi-Fi wasn't good. Let the universe work storm. Oh my God. A boss we saw where she lived. Well, I wanted him to talk about that because I actually saw the paperwork and I don't want to name the production company just in case it wasn't said in the previous interview we did with Madison and with Tasha, because I really can't remember. Godly, I shouldn't have drank so much in the interview, but I can't remember if she actually named it or not. But I saw Khia'S signature. I saw I don't remember the damn date, but there was a date. And then I saw Madison's signature and then a damn date. So let's see. Okay, here we go. We coming back. Hey, Jamal, you back?
All right. Yeah, I'm back.
All right. There we go. So they want to know why you won't show your face.
What does my face have to do with anything? That's a lot of people's problem. They worried about the wrong motherfucking things. What does my face have to do with anything? You need to be worried about the words that are coming out of my mouth. What I look like ain't gonna change nothing. Go on my Instagram, my picture's up there. Hell, he posted my picture on his goddamn caption. The fuck else
on the
you need?
thumbnail. On the thumbnail. Yep.
Thank you. What the fuck else you need? I'm a black man with balls, with gray hair, and I earned every one of them. What the fuck else you want to know?
Well, let's get into.
Too many folks worried about the wrong shit. I do what I want. Some people do what they can. I'm blessed.
Amen. So let's get into the relationship with your sister. Let's tackle that part because we understand the Queen's Court. It fell apart and it was so unfortunate. So what's happening with you and your sister?
Okay. Well, when the Queen's Court thing started falling apart, you know what I'm saying? Pages getting shut down, things of that nature. I just started seeing signs, you know what I mean, of between our interaction, that was just, a little off to me.
Okay.
And one time, you know what I'm saying, because I'm, like I said, I'm one called one, that's all, attack mode, let's get it. And she would calm me down. But then one time when I reached out to her and told her, I'm taking your advice because, something else had happened, but I, remained calm. She, turned up like we at war. And I'm like, that was just strange to me. That, and I reached out to, you know what I'm saying? Because we got, me, my sister, my nieces, my nephews, we the family. The rest of our family is up north. So everybody else is just an extension.
In Philadelphia,
and
right?
So
in Philly, right?
I couldn't understand. You broke up.
No, I'm saying in Philadelphia, right?
Right, in Philly. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we're originally from. We from Philly. We grew up in Florida where we, northern mentality, southern demeanors.
Okay.
Tampa, Florida.
Heard that. Okay, my bad. Sorry to interrupt you.
But
You
at
go.
the same, hold on. Okay, I'll continue. So at the same time, like I said, the first thing I'm thinking of is an intervention. Like, okay, who the fuck can I call? You know, who is the closest people that I can trust? Because we don't talk to everybody or just anybody. So the first person naturally that I'm thinking of is my niece, her daughter, little Kaya. You know, you got Kaya Damas, and her little daughter, Kaya Mosdom, you know. So I call her. And my sister had rubbed me the wrong way by I set up 2 meetings for her because the actual website that she's on now, she was trying to set it up before the Queen's Court took off. I set up a meeting because I was working on the college campus in a fraternity. I got with the only black kid in the fraternity. He could do it. He told me he'd teach her. I set up a meeting. She didn't show. Okay. That rubbed me the wrong way. I had to apologize. Okay. Queen's Court takes off. When the shit starts plunging, set up a second meeting. Same thing. Now, one thing about me, I'm a people person. I know too much and I owe too much. That's why I'm starting my own A Voice for a Reason YouTube, okay? There's too many fakes out here and phonies. And I got 2 granddaughters that I need to show so they don't do the walk of shame.
Right.
But that right there, I don't burn bridges unless they too close to the village that I'm burning down, then fuck it. But other than that, I know who to let go and who not to. Kaya, she's not a people person per se. She's a Scorpio. You know, they hard on the outside, but they soft as hell. If you can crack the shell, you in, and you just gonna have to fuck them over till they finally let you go. And Kaya is that. You know, I couldn't have asked for a better brother. You know, I'm talking about through prison stints and junkie stunts. We was partners in crime.
Wow.
And I mean, look, I can roast Kaya for the next 365 days, but I would also have to roast and tell y'all amazing stories. And like I said, Kaya got balls. Like, she is fearless. And when I say fearless, Kaya goes to foreign countries because I've traveled with her. And you know where she want to go? To the hood, to the slums, to those people. That bitch was on the first thing smoking to Cuba. You remember we just started flying to Cuba. She was on the first fucking thing smoking to Cuba by herself in the slums, dancing. It was on YouTube. I don't know if it's still up there on her page, but dancing like, you know, the dudes be playing the music in the streets. Like, she got these dudes, all of them, dancing to her beat. The bitch is amazing. But I think the music business and being a woman and a combination of all those things, because like I told you, I've only ever watched one video that your boss ever did, you know, because I can't stand to listen to her that much, you know, but I got much respect for her. I ain't a hater, you know.
Okay.
Because, look, Tasha took the cup and the idea to the next level, but just who you sprouted from. Because if you wasn't doing this shit since MySpace, all you blogging bitches and bastards, you know, that hood shit, that real shit, if you wasn't doing it since MySpace, then you are a product of Kaya or a product of a product of Kaya. The bitch is a trendsetter. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. But guess what? At the same time, you gonna hear me say, look, that shit she said about Timothy's mother, I don't respect whatsoever, and I don't know what the fuck happened. So let me share this with you. Those mug shots and all that shit about Kaya, like I've warned on my video, you can go on A Voice for a Reason and watch those videos, because guess what? Put those up with what I'm saying now, and it's going to be the same goddamn thing, and I made those about 9 months ago. The truth don't never change. Okay?
True stuff.
Kaya, like I say, is amazing. In the streets, she earned the name Thug Mrs. She earned all of that. And when this shit went down, and, you know, I don't know who talked gangster first, Kaya or Timothy. I don't know. But what I do know is I get off on that shit. I am Mr. One Call, that's all. I don't even know what drama is. Keep it away from me until it's time to call. And to get to the end of Kaya, my reasoning thinking that it's a mental thing, when she turned on me, and I kind of understand a little bit of it, it's like her motto is, ain't nobody got no dirt on me. So when you turn on the person,
she said that.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying she said that. She's also said she didn't have a brother, so she's probably going to deny that too.
Well, hell, I'm gonna address that. I'm gonna address that part because that's part of the mental illness. It's good that you brought that up. Okay, it's good. You see, that's why you're gonna be a star, Storm. Okay. Okay. But when you turn on the motherfucker that help you dig ditches, who traveled on the road with you and you have grabbed niggas for being disrespectful by their neck with his back against the wall, it's just me dying, willing and able for my sister, you know, like big brothers do. That's why I told you earlier, I earned the big brother role, you know, that title, you know, the favorite uncle. You know what I mean? I earned those titles. A lot of people just get them, but I earned mine. I believe people should earn their nickname because some of these nicknames is fucked up. Trick Daddy, you know, Meat Mills, you know, but that's another story because they make my ass itch. But we'll get into that another time. But Kaya, you know, that was I knew it then. And the reason why is, okay, I called my niece. Look, I need you to come over here. We need to talk. Because my niece is always sitting, her mama is bipolar. You know, me and my niece was so close, you know, that I know secrets that her mama don't know. You know, I'm that uncle. You know, I'm going to tell only what needs to be told unless in case of some future problems. But other than that, your secret's safe with me. I'm going to help you fix it.
Okay.
You know, I teach you the bad habits and the good habits. You know, you see a man in your presence, you always protected and provided. You know, I earned that, and then with my sister as well. That's why I feel as though I have the right to be here. Now I tell her sister, I'm gonna roast your mama. Now my videos never was intended to be videos on YouTube. Okay. I was gonna make a little roasting video personally to her. And I was telling my niece, because your mama done kind of disrespected me a few times and I need to set her straight because the queen that we were raised by raised me never ever to put my hands on a woman, and I never have. But you can verbally put a bitch in their place as long as with some facts and some love. And that's what I do. So when she turned, you know, it was like, okay, I telling my niece, I'm a roast your mama, and I ain't never been the type to brag ever in my life. You know, I'm good at what I'm good in, but I never would give my opponent the chance to talk shit to me because then I'm gonna have to fuck you up. So I never brag about anything. You know, I'm just me. So I don't know what people think. But in talking to my niece, I was telling her about me writing some of the things just to kind of give her an understanding of, oh, I can do it. I know y'all think very highly of your mama, but your mama, look, I write some of this shit for her. You know, even some of the other things she says is just me talking in real life, you know. But that's neither here nor there because we grew up together. So we're going to rub off on each other. You see what I'm saying? And I was telling my niece, you know, and this is exclusive for you, Storm, because Kaya has never heard my side of the story. See, I did this shit out of love because that's what big brothers do. You know what I'm saying? And shit, where can I reach you? You got me blocked. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you on YouTube, bitch? Here I come. You know, like the old school aunties need to come get they off YouTube. Look, I'm embarrassed, you bitch, because you're lying. But they done been bought and paid for. But we're gonna talk about that on my channel. Okay. So anyway, for real though. But anyway, so I telling my niece, I'm like, look, and her spirituality, whatever that religion is, it's not working for you, it's working through you. You're going out into them lakes and whoever it is you powering up with in them nasty ass ponds. You call them sunflower sisters. I don't know who the fuck them bitches is. But guess what? You ain't got no elders, Kaya. I don't know the bitch is white or wheat. I don't know who she be going. She takes some pretty pictures now. But to me, and being around her and being a spiritual person, and I'm not trying to make fun of her religion, what I'm saying is it works. She powers up, but then she goes and gives it all away, and it's like it drains her. And it's like if there's something missing to where you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? It's like Kaya, she's stronger than this shit. This mental thing blocked because she just done misplaced her mind. She ain't lost it because the bitch foundation is straight hell. I suffer from depression and goddamn anxiety. And we was raised by the same woman. Shake that shit off. You see what I'm saying? So I told my niece that. And in the conversation, I told the little bitch, don't tell your mama because I wasn't sure how I was going to. This shit was new to me. Hell, I'm just getting over mental illness, and now I'm seeing it in my sister. Hold up. So, you know, we Tauruses, you know how it go. We methodical. So I'm taking my time. You know, I don't have many people to talk to. So, you know, I'll be damned if this little disloyal, and that comes from our daddy's side of the family, you know, that side, the ratchet side. You know, I don't tolerate that shit. But you go in because you feel like me and your mama need to talk. Bitch, if you father felt right, a lot of things in your life wouldn't be going on. And you know, you betrayed me. Don't tell your mom. I knew your mom. You can't articulate it, so I knew her mama was gonna take it wrong.
Yeah, so basically you saying you was trying to let your niece know, look, I'm gonna send a message for your mama in a video. Don't tell her, but I'm gonna, you know, because you know how to talk to Kaya. So you saying that the niece
right
and said, well, let me go let my mama know first, because I guess she didn't want to be like, well, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get into it with my mama because my mama gonna be like, oh, you knew the whole time and didn't warn me.
She ain't got to get it, but Storm. We ain't got to even talk about all that. She kept her motherfucking mouth closed like she was supposed to, like I did with all the nasty ass secrets. I know secrets about that little bitch that her best friend who passed away told me, but I never told her. You know that I'm that kind of uncle. Hell,
Okay.
don't steal my baby. I'm still gonna protect you with my life. I don't give a damn. But bitch, you gonna follow the rules and tough love applies. We give each other tough love in our family. We grew up on it.
All right.
And she went and told her, you know, she felt like me and her mama was supposed to talk because I understand me and her mama have never argued like that. Like we didn't grow, but we was partners in crime, I reiterate. So we never, this is our first time having this kind of drama, you know, and the drama that we could have had from, the most of people, brothers and sisters, you know, we didn't do. So this is, you know what I'm saying? This was new, but at the same time, it was like, okay, I got to reach my sister. And when she violated, and because like I said, this shit is, you know, there's rules and regulations. And again, when my niece told her I was at work, Kaya tried to call me. She couldn't get in contact with me. So when she breaks the rules is you call a nigga that we barely fuck with, because you knew I would see him, and you tell him, and you look, out of whatever he said, I only remember two phrases, Storm. One was, for the first time ever in my life, I was called a fuck nigga. I have never in my life, by any woman or man, in my face or behind my back, ever heard or seen, been called a fuck nigga, because I don't display those characteristics. You can't grab niggas by their throats in gang-infested territory by yourself, willing to die about your little sister and disrespect. You can't be no for that fuck niggas would have shitted, you know. Fuck nigga can't even stand next. No. So that part, but that's when I knew the bitch was mad. And the reason why she was mad is because you remember Cooch, her little assistant promoter guy, he had made a video, and her longtime cameraman, P. Weezy, had made a video.
Right.
And so it was like she was feeling betrayed then because she'd been with those guys so long. Now, Cooch Coon, that she picked that nigga up from sleeping under the bench at the airport and you know, sleeping under other niggas' beds while they make him anyway. So he don't even count. P. Weezy, you know, they had their issues. I was on Kaya's side because at the end of the day, I think they did, you know, they looked out for each other, so that shit could have been squashed. I'm all for peace. Now, I'm the most peaceful person in the room, or I'm the most evil. Either one, I don't have a mess.
Okay.
I'm for real, you know. I'm for peace. You know, I want to see Kaya and motherfucking Timothy make up. You know, I believe. You know, I'm a Taurus. You know, we loyal to the end, and you know, I'm gonna go out as the underdog who never lost hope, like Jordan Lucas. So they was funny. But, you know, she said that. But what she fucked up was when she told this outsider she would never do nothing for me. Now, that rubbed me the wrong motherfucker. Certain shit make my ass itch. And that right there, boy, to actually say that out of her mouth, I knew this bitch was living in the past.
Okay.
Now let me say this: my sister has never, ever, ever, ever not given me anything I've ever asked for. Okay, let me say that a little slower. My sister has never, ever, ever not given me anything I asked for. I ain't never asked for no cars, no homes, none of that kind of shit. Because look, she was stealing my dope money out my shoes, rummaging in my rooms. I molded her; she didn't mold me. My mother taught us how to get money at an early age. Go to work, 15, get up, get off the couch. You know what I mean? So anything I ever did, I worked for. She never gave me nothing. Now, when I went to prison, I couldn't ask for a brother. That bitch sent me more money than I could spend. She did so many things. And like I say, I got so many good stories. But that was a very, very long time ago. So to even bring that up was disrespectful. I earned everything that I got. And you know, that look, if I said it on the video and I'll say it again, at that time, if she and my niece had been a boy and two boys, my brother and my nephew, oh, I'd have sent their ass to urgent care. At least with some stitches. No less than some motherfucking stitches in the lip, a chin, an eye, somewhere. But no. But they're girls.
Right. Well,
so
thank God it did.
Thank God it
didn't. It didn't come to that. Thank God it didn't. So,
of course. I mean,
yeah.
if they was boys, but at the same time, they still gonna get it. And see, I made these video 8 months ago because I'm like, Khia'S, bitch, it ain't gonna never die till she tell me she's sorry. Because I asked that bitch years ago, have you ever told anybody you sorry? And I don't think she answered that. I don't know. Maybe one of her husbands, some nigga pillow. I don't know. But you gonna tell me you sorry to this day? Because boy, look here, I earned no.
So if Khia'S was standing in front of you, what would you like to say to her?
Say that again.
If Khia'S was right in front of you, like if I was able to bring her on the line with us, what would you want to say to her?
What would I say? This shit, bitch, you know I love you. You know I give my life for you. I ain't here for nothing. She know how in tune that I'm a people person, and she knows that. That's why I went to meetings with her. That's why I wrote some things for her. You know, she trusted me like that, but at the same time, she still was that boss bitch who couldn't just let go. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that was our relationship, you know, and I don't even have to speak on, you know, how much I love my family, period. And that I wouldn't even be here if I didn't love her. Who the hell would go on YouTube? And, you know, again, I'm methodical. You know how we are. I study shit for years. I've been watching over Khia'S' shoulder since MySpace. And like she said, the fellas in that tribe, we didn't get on this shit until this shit went to shutting down and going crazy. And then that's when we had to get in. But with Khia'S, it's just like that T.S. Madison thing. I wanted to inform you on this. The shit she said about her mama, to me, that was on the side of mental illness. Okay. I can't say a storyline because Khia'S is not the type. The bitch is too creative to have to come that low for a storyline. And the reason why I say this is because, and this is in the past, so I don't want nobody, but like I said, we about that life. So when that gangster talk went to happening, yeah, the wolves was on his head. It was getting ready to get done for real. You know, he went to talking about people backing out of Miami and bro, we coming to your house with a clipboard and a pizza. You don't know what the fuck about to happen. You know, we from that progressive, you know, lay down for 5 minutes or forever, your choice type era. That's where I'm from. But she called it off because of his mama and her, you know, feelings and love for his mama. Cool, you the boss. This your situation. You get a word. It's okay. We off. So when she started saying stuff about his mama, I mean, I still to this day, and I've been asking where the fuck did that come from? All of a sudden, you know that wasn't Khia'S. That wasn't the Khia'S that Carol Belinda Chambers raised. You know, now her daddy Emmanuel Short Bus. That's some of him. But we gonna you know her foundation straight. We gonna knock some of this shit off the top, and we gonna get her back to normal. Cause the bitch is amazing. Like I said, Khia'S is look. The bitch got nuts. I'm talking about with the police and look, Sandra Bland. Yes.
She's that type.
I've been in the car with her on 2 separate occasions. We surrounded by police. Ain't nothing. She bucking. Look, I ain't even pulling up. Look, I ain't raising down the windows. Get the motherfucking corporal down here. And look, fucking lieutenant, bitch. Sometimes they ended up taking pictures and shit together, like real talk. Okay. Like I got so many stories. The bitch life is a fucking. See, the little story time shit that she doing, you know, she wrote them books because the bitch is creative. But if she would tell her life like I've been telling her, man, Khia'S, let me tell you how fucking street savvy this bitch is. She first moved to Atlanta. I came with her to help her move. Okay, we sightseeing. She want to buy some weed. We go to some projects that's downtown Atlanta. I think they tore them down. Anyway, we pull up, niggas everywhere. Hop out. She wants some weed. The bitch want a half a pound. When she say half a pound, niggas start scattering from around like she the feds, which is understandable, cool. I asked her, do you know anybody here? She was like, no. Okay. Khia'S walks off and just starts hollering, Tasha, Tasha, and disappears. About 20 minutes later, I'm kind of getting a little worried. She comes back with a brown paper bag, open the door. I say, I thought you didn't know nobody here. You know what that bitch said?
What?
In every project, there's a bitch named Tasha. You find Tasha and who does that?
I mean, but that's smart though. But that's smart. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this really quick. Let me ask you this really quick. I know some people want to come in and ask you some questions. Are you willing to answer some questions? Okay. All right. Let me just put in the chat just so people can so they're able to interact as well. Because everybody don't know exactly what's going on. So all right, guys. So the link is in the chat.
Right. I mean, look, I haven't even told all the juice like with T.S. Madison and all that kind of shit. It's still like it's long, you know, and I'm for what's right, you know. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And again, if my sister right, I'm a defender with my life. Wrong, and I try. And in this situation, you have those people, you know. And I'm gonna reiterate. I said it in my videos on my channel on YouTube. I was blocked, all that good. I waited, still tried to reach out. So I did what I could. But I know mental illness is real, and I know it's serious. You understand what I'm saying? And I love my sister. And look, if our mother was alive, she would have told me, set that shit up, turn the camera on so I can, and look. Now to put that shit on so she can see it, you know, the OG way. But shit, you can't even use OG. They sell OG hats and shit now. Shout out to OG Nuno. Bitches selling hats and shit. You can get all this kind of shit in the corner store now. Ain't nobody even earning.
Okay. So you basically, because a lot of people that don't know you, they don't really know like what's going on. So you basically are trying to say that you believe Khia'S is mentally ill, that she's not herself.
I don't want to say it like she's out of her mind. I just think that, you know what I'm saying, there's some symptoms of something. I'm not a professional. I call myself Dr. Phil Hood. The only thing that I can say is I know that my sister went from saving lives to making fun of them.
Okay.
And she is too talented, and the respect that she deserves a lot more respect, but because people are scared of her, she is the sweetest fucking person.
And they don't want to say nothing. She is a creative
genius, and she should have Cardi B and these young bitches, city girls up under their belt. You understand? Just like they said, she's that type of woman. But,
okay, we got somebody to come in now. Keep it a buck. Do you have a question for Jamal?
Yes, I do. Can you guys hear me?
Say that again.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I wanted to know, do you miss your sister? Do you currently have a relationship with her that's healthy? Or is it that you're missing her?
Yeah, if you can.
Hello? Can you hear me?
It sounded like iRobot. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, ask your question again. Keep it a buck.
Okay, I wanted to know, how is you and Khia'S' relationship right now? You guys in a positive space, or are you guys
breaking and understand her?
Okay, so basically she was asking what's your relationship with Kaya right now, but we know it's not in a good space at this point.
We don't have one. Like I said, I reached out to her probably about 3 months after this, and I know that she messaged because I sent to my niece, and she replied back. And so I know her mother knew. But again, I understand mental illness is not something that people just get over, and somebody strong will this kind of shit. She don't want to hear that, and I know that. That's why I'm in it for the long haul, and I know, hey, me and my sister, but I'll never give up hope, and I ain't gonna never stay off her head.
Right.
The right way.
Hey D, go ahead, ask your question.
Because I'm a roaster. Because I'm gonna roast you. Violate to show you that you look. The student never look. The number one rule in the laws of power. Never I try to outshine the mouth.
D, we can't hear you. Hold on, D.
I said the number one way. Goddamn, she violated. She tried to outshine the mouth. No, you can't outshine.
Hey D, do you have a question for Jamal?
So address Storm. I got look.
Damn, remember
to go back to your she doesn't have a brother situation.
Right. Hold on. We're gonna have D come in again. Hey D, can you hear us?
Kinda. It's a little like
I can't hear you.
Okay. Go ahead and ask your question for Jamal.
If y'all can hear me, I just want to know, what is the point of you doing all of this? Like, why don't you can't contact that, but what is the reason for you exploiting her to be mentally ill as a brother? Like, what is the reason?
Did you hear her, Jamal?
Storm, what did she say?
Okay, so D was basically asking, what's your point of blasting Kaya out? That's what D was basically asking.
But this shit is breaking up, so I don't know what's the problem.
Put me on. Can you put me on mute so I can hear it through my TV?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put you on mute right now, D. I'm gonna put you on mute. Okay, D was asking, like, what's the point of blasting Kaya out today? Basically, she's trying to say, like, what's the point of even saying anything?
Man, I can't hear nothing.
Can you hear us?
I can't hear you.
Okay, we can hear you. Is it better now?
A little bit. Say something.
All right, so D was just asking, what's the point of blasting Kaya out? Okay, the connection might just be bad.
That was one of my questions as well. What was the point?
Yeah, like what was the point? Okay, well, he might come back, he might not, but D, let me unmute you. My bad shit, so you can actually hear what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna give him a few minutes, see if he come back or not, because that internet connection was kind of messing up. But yeah, that's what D wanted to know, like, what's the point of blasting her at all? Now, okay, here he goes. Okay, he's back. Come on, connect. There we go. Okay, can you hear us? Yeah, that Wi-Fi's bad. The point, okay. Well, he might come back, he might not. Can you hear us? All right. Okay, I'm gonna let him get that together there. So, okay, guys, do you guys have any other comments today about the interview so far?
No, that was something that I wanted to ask. I wanted to know what was the point behind him. When you have a large platform, so I was waiting to hear some tea, and obviously he don't really have any tea, and it's the reason why she's probably distancing herself from him.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't want to spoil anything because we've talked behind the scenes, so I really want him to say what's on his mind, but I want to make sure. Hey, Jamal, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, keep it a buck.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So they basically want to know, like, what's the point of blasting Kaya out? Okay, we're gonna add Nika D. Hey, Nika D, do you have a comment?
Yeah, I just had like one question. I just like, cause I remember hearing him say that TS was out there like selling ass. I mean, was selling booty. I'm sorry, selling booty on Biscayne. And I remember like a long time ago, I used to see somebody that was shaped and looked like her. So I was like, what year, around what time frame was that? Does he remember that?
Okay, Jamal, did you hear that?
Well, I guess he can't hear.
Yeah, I guess it's. I think.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I guess he did, but we already knew that Madison used to be like a streetwalker. She's never hid being a sex worker. Yeah, she's never.
I never said she hit it and stuff, but I just never knew she was like from Miami. Like, cause I don't really like too much look into her stuff, cause I don't really care too much for her, so I don't know her like background info. But for him to say she was on Biscayne, like that just threw me off. I was like, oh my god, okay, cause I don't know, but I just wanted to make sure I got the right person, cause I remember seeing one like late night when I was coming home from work, and I was like, what the hell? But
it wouldn't have been recent. This would have been like the 90s or something.
Okay, the 90s.
I'm from Miami, and I remember TS, but that was years ago. I was a little 90s, girl.
Right?
Oh, okay, because I was just being nosy.
No, that's okay. Yeah, that wasn't recent. I promise it wasn't. Hey, Wade, you got a comment? Oh, Wade, we can't hear you. I'm gonna bring in Siobhan. Hey, Siobhan. Oh, Siobhan, FB.
Yes, Savon.
Savon, hey,
Savon came in shaking her head like.
I was like, what's going on? First of all, I want to comment on the fact that we all know TS has been very transparent about her past.
Okay,
right, we know that.
I think we good there. But I'm trying to understand from the Kaya perspective, why in the world is her brother on here? Like, I mean, even if your sibling is having an issue with mental illness, like, do you really just go out and expose her like that?
Right.
And that's what I want him to answer. That's what I want him to get to. I want him to be able to hear you. Hey, Jamal, can you hear us? Yo, can you hear us?
I can hear you a little clear.
Okay, so everybody basically wants to know why you're blasting Kaya out. That's really what they want to know.
Well, what I would ask them is, what did I say that's blasting her?
Well, they feel like.
Explain to me, what did I say? Because maybe their idea of blasting and my idea of blasting, I ain't told shit about nothing that I wasn't involved in. So what the fuck are they talking about? I was involved in it, so I got the right to talk about it.
Well, they're just wondering, I guess they're wondering, like, what's the point? Like, what do you feel you're gonna get out of it by talking about her?
Trying to get my sister back. That's what I'm trying to get out of it.
That's what I see.
See, I've gotten all the, I've gotten all the clout. Say that nigga, what clout do she got? That's what I need people to tell. What clout do she got?
And I can get that too. I feel that too, but I just think that from what we've seen from Kaya,
one man. Look, I help mold her. I don't need the clout chase Kaya.
Do she got she got you blocked on
my own platform and make videos? That's why I got videos on different shit and not just Kaya. Kaya was a part of my life, a great part. 40 years worth of greatness.
But we can
agree part of my life. I'm going to talk about
there. But we can agree.
Life is a movie. Some of you bitches need to try to imitate her.
I mean, and my question wasn't coming from an attacking perspective. I'm just saying that based off of what we've seen. Based off what we've seen.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Say that again.
Go ahead, Savon.
I was just saying, based off what we've seen from Kaya, you get what I'm saying? I don't think she's going to be receptive this way either. I actually feel like she's going to take it harder now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I agree with him.
I'm sorry,
I think
baby. You breaking up. I can't understand what you're saying.
Am I breaking up?
No, you're good, Savon. Just keep going.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, I'm just saying that I feel like every opportunity that she's been involved in, something has happened negatively with it. And I feel like when you have these opportunities and things consistently seems to fall negatively out of it, you have to look at self. So I agree. I believe that there is something there. And so I understand where he's coming from. I just feel that I don't think that she's going to be receptive to this approach either. I feel like it's going to be worse.
I don't think she really is either. Like I think she's one of them type people that feel like, look, you got one time to cross me. Like that's it. Whether you feel you cross me, but if I feel like you got one time, and I feel like she's a one-hitter quitter, and when she's done with you, I feel like it ain't no change in her mind. But that's me.
Validated. It's it. I've ran across people like that my whole life. That's it. Ain't nothing you can say. I'm done. You finna be all kind of pussy assholes and everything else for the rest of her life that she's done. She is devoted.
Yeah, she's definitely no joke. Hey, Passionate, did you have a comment?
I did. I speak crackhead. I know some crackheads from around the way, and so I'm gonna try to interpret for her brother. I do believe that that's her brother. And I think he is really in his own crackhead way trying to reach out to his sister, because I think he don't know how else to get through to his sister. And and the way he talked, Khia'S talk rough like that too, And so I feel like him calling her bitch and calling her niece a little bitch, I think that's how they family talk, because some families is rough like that. And so
I do agree with that. I do agree with that, because when I heard that man talk and I saw his first video 8 months ago, I said, oh yeah, that's Khia'S brother, because there are certain tones in people's voices. Right. You're only going to sound like that, if you're related or you were raised in the same area, one or the other.
Yeah.
So,
and my thing is that, you can hear, and him saying that, oh, I wrote some of her stuff. My thing is that, sometimes people that's funny, they family members is funnier than them. And they pick up that stuff from their family. So I'm not discrediting him when he say I wrote some of her stuff. Because, we all got that crazy uncle at the barbecue. He the funniest nigga And so so I'm not discrediting him when he say that. So that's why I really think that is her brother, because the way he talk and the way she talk is the same. And I feel like in his own little crackhead way, he's trying to reach out to his sister, and this is the thing. People that are brilliant and they're geniuses, there's a little bit of insanity behind it. They're a little bit crazy. All those people that, are really gifted and you can see them, it's a little bit crazy behind there. So him, saying that he feel like, she's mentally ill. I don't think he's trying to, discredit her. And I don't think he's all the way wrong, because they're a little bit crazy. Because for you to think that out of all the millions of people that trying to be, famous and make it, you think you the only one, you think you the one that's gonna make it, you got to be a little bit off, to feel that way. So I
to go as hard as Khia'S do,
yeah, because I don't think he mean it wrong. I don't think he mean it bad. I think he really is he's being received wrong. I think because of the way they came up and how they are, that he mean ill, he mean harm. I really think in his own little crackhead way, he's trying to reach out to his sister and get her back. But I don't know that that's gonna work, because Khia'S, when she write people off, she write them off.
She do. She really do. Hey, Jamal, Jamal, do you want to respond to that? Yeah, see, his internet connection is real bad.
Yeah. And my thing is, I do feel like Maddie and Khia'S did love each other. I do believe that. And I felt like if people would have left them alone, I think they would have reconciled. If people had left Khia'S and Maddie alone.
Call me and goddamn put me on speaker.
You want me to call you? I'll call you, just put you on speakerphone.
No, what the fuck?
Okay. I'm gonna call him and just put him on speakerphone. We'll do that.
But I agree with what Passionate says too. Like I watched the shows when they were together. I've watched the progression of her broadcast after they have shifted, and it was definitely a difference, right? And they had chemistry together, and I believe there was devastation there. Maddie talked about that, but I also believe what Jamal is saying. I said that to myself. there is definitely a struggle within Khia because Khia tends to disrupt every opportunity she has, and the talent is there. It's definitely there. It's clearly there. But
Right.
when people have inner struggles, they self-sabotage.
Yeah.
And not fucking in the music business.
Now you said
You know
now.
what I'm saying? She had to get it the hard way. So that took a toll. Just like you were saying when you defended her, and I think you against her. She is a woman. You know, she did birth children. She does have feelings. She has been married. You know, has been in love. So she wants what every other woman wants, I assume. You know.
Right. Now, Jamal, what the people want to know though is why blast Khia out on the internet? That's really what people are trying to.
Again, I asked you, and I'll be quiet and let whoever tell me what is blasting her. What is blasting her?
Well, I guess they feel like getting on the internet, probably.
Well, let me ask. Let's change the question.
And guess what? I freaked out twice. So guess what? Bitch, I know you changed when you didn't pull up. You've been pulling up in the hood where I was. You know, so I already knew. You know, but guess what? I did what I was supposed to do, and guess what? I'm not going to keep enabling it. Oh, I got to keep coming. No, you wrong. You wrong.
Okay. Hey, Lacey, what's your question? And then Savon, I'm gonna come right back to you. Lacey, what's your question?
Hey, so, well, I ain't got a question. It's more of a statement of how I think he's blasting her. So you don't think calling your niece and your sister the B word is blasting her? Because I've never had an uncle that's called me the B word. Maybe my sister called me the B word when she upset me.
Storm,
Huh?
ask if you're a fan. Are you a fan of Khia?
He's asking, are you a fan of Khia'S?
I'm not a fan of Khia'S like that. I'm a fan of Storm Monroe. I'm here for the show. I apologize. My voice, I have the kind of personality where it seems like I'm angry, but I'm just really like.
You just wondering. So
Okay, well, you might have just came in, but I did address this earlier. Okay, she got a song.
You addressed it, and I'm answering the question. You said you would listen, though. So are you listening to what we're saying? Like, you're calling her and your niece the B word. I understand that in your own way, you're trying to reach out to her. You want to reconnect with her. I understand that. My thing is, you can't just be calling your family that. That's not okay.
But you know
what everyone's saying. You're not going to have a good reaction.
She's not understanding.
Well, I think she doesn't. Everybody doesn't understand that some families do talk that way, and I am gonna. Hold on, it's okay.
I mean, what planet is she on? She has a song called.
I am on planet Earth. Same as you, California. You can talk to me, sir. Don't have to talk to Storm. I'm peaceful.
I know. It's just everybody isn't used to that. I know. Yeah, everybody isn't used to that. So for some people, they're looking and they're like,
it's coming up. Excuse me, let me take that bitch back, okay? Because like Jay-Z said, I'll stop saying bitch when Genesis don't exist. Bitch.
What?
I mean, what part doesn't she understand? She's acknowledging that she is what she just put out a song a couple days ago called Super Bitch. You're not a fan, so you are asking a question that you have no idea. You don't even know who you are.
Ask the question. I made a statement. Well, actually, I did ask them the question. Let me take that back. Let me just say this. Let's just be calm, okay? Let's just be calm and peacefully. I know I'm being young, but I am 22 years of age. Let's be peaceful, okay?
Just sit back and enjoy the show and be quiet.
dang, okay, all right, y'all. Play nice now. Play nice.
I mean, come on, that's self-explanatory.
Right.
What part didn't she understand?
I think, and I know what you're saying, and I know I get it.
My mother would tell you she's a bitch. You know how my mother taught me not to put my hands on a woman? Back then it was, you could call a motherfucker a bitch or kiss your ass. You do one of two things. You either fuck her up or you get to step.
That's true.
You never put your hands on a woman. Bitch, yeah. If you ain't got no bitch,
I call my friend bitch. I call other people.
Hey, your man got something to be worried about because another nigga stepping in your yard, but your bitch ain't barking or fighting.
All right. Hey, Savon, you had another question, right?
You know, I just have one thing, and then I just have one thing, and I'm gonna roll out because I'm not even upset with the reference of him calling his family bitches or whatever, because every family dynamic is different, right?
Right.
And when you have friends, you be like, "Hey, bitch, how you doing?" And it's cool. Only thing that I want to know is he knows her better than we all do.
Right.
Right.
And does he really feel that this approach is gonna make a difference? That's all I'm asking. That's it.
Okay, so they just asking, this is approach going to make a difference with you and Kaya?
We believe in tough love. This is how we look. We from the
Yeah.
earned every shot she got. I earned every mug shot that I have. Tough love don't look. That's why the average motherfucker can't walk in her shoes or walk in mine. And like you said, everybody's family dynamic is different.
Yeah,
we grew up for love and chose to get out and learn how to survive.
Right.
All
And,
right.
you know, and he know his sister.
He
He know
do.
his sister.
He do know his sister. He does.
So he, you know,
How
and
could
he
I
feel
not
like
know
this
my
what he got to do to reach her.
The
That
first
might
bit of
actually
reason
be
that
what
ever
he got to
touched
do.
her lung, I put in. The bitch can swim like a fish because I did it. I protected her all her life. She's never not self-protected. She got a big brother that's going to come and do what needs to be done or die trying.
Yeah. And he might need to remind her, bitch, I'm your brother.
We didn't have drama growing up, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's what
Look, we just they just wanted to know.
I have experience in it.
Right. And Jamal, they just wanted to know. They weren't trying to attack you. I promise you, my people they're not like that.
Look, I know I'm going to listen. Remember, I made these videos. I'm methodical. I already knew all types. I know there are some people that are going to understand, and there are some people that are not.
Right.
Because, like the lady said earlier, we all grew up different. We had a queen for a mother that showed me everything with what side of the sidewalk to walk with a woman on how to want one but not need one. She taught my sister, look, she had one man, what the men running in and out. We had one stepdad for 8 years till crack came out, and she gave him one chance. When that check in that car didn't come back that second time, it was a wrap. Ain't no what? And didn't look back, raised her children the right way.
Okay.
And we don't know. It might work. She might see that and say, "Nigga, what you doing?"
Like I said,
work. It might make
the
her reach out to
woman,
him.
the wear and tear of the music business, her own personal life and things going on. Come on. I know my sister. I helped mold her. We were partners in crime. When I say we were partners, we still in mama's car late at night. I'm dropping her off. We doing crimes together. Not that, look, argue what? Fight? Who? We might have had one fight ever. It was me and her against the world.
And he might need to remind
he
her
misses
of
that, and I get that. So hey Jamal.
This is as far as I know my sister and I know who I could, again, and I'm gonna tell it on my own platform. I could continue to tell you stories of saving lives. You know what I'm saying? The things that she's done behind the scenes.
Right, but we gonna let them go. We're gonna let them go tonight though, because we've been on here for an hour. So
okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, maybe we'll have a part two because I still haven't told y'all about my man stealing the YouTube money and some other things.
Whew. Okay, yeah, we'll.
I knew it was gonna be long. I didn't know how long we was gonna do this, but like I say, Kaya is amazing, and I'm sorry if anybody thinks that this is ill will, but guess what? Again, we've been forward tough, and if we got to slap each other, look, when I was going into a depression, you know that bitch used to just slap me across my motherfucking head.
Okay. And tell you to snap out of it.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave it like this. When I went to prison, she sent me more money than I could spend. Okay?
I hope it works.
That's how much on point my sister is. That's why I'm here. I'm doing this shit out of love. You on YouTube, you like the roast, bitch, guess what? I'm on YouTube, I like the roast. All that, you ain't got no brother, that's a defense mechanism, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a brother.
Yeah.
That's a defense mechanism.
Well, we gon'
have a couple. Just like when Timothy was saying how when they went to the Washington show and they had that conversation and he thought everything was, better. No, Kaya told him
Timothy.
Get out of his fucking face. Period. They was never friends. He had that shit confused. People need to stop using words when you're saying you just met a motherfucker on a high. What about the low?
You know what?
It's too much. It's
Listen,
too much.
I'm not getting into that, honey, because I don't get down with calling T.S. Timothy. That ain't cute. But I'm gonna go on that note. Love the show. Y'all have a good night, okay?
Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey Jamal, we will I will contact you. We'll probably pre-record the part 2 to then put out for everybody. But I wanted to, give you the opportunity to come on and talk with everybody.
I greatly appreciate you. We had a few talks, and again, like I said, I greatly appreciate you for, and I know Tasha is, slash your boss, mentor and those. And like I say, I'm not no hater. I admire her come up and how she took what she saw and took it to a next level. You know what I'm saying? And again, I agree with some of her saying about Khia'S sabotaging herself, But again, I think that's being a woman and, just 1 + 1 + 1 is 3, type thing. But hey, maybe we'll chop it up later. And again, I'm going to make me some videos. So if anybody want to know, read the old ones. You want to know what I look like, my Instagram is under the bottom, Jamal_none-your-biz. Hey, but I'm not hiding.
All right. Yeah, we know you ain't hiding. They will be able to find you for sure.
All right. I appreciate you, Storm.
Take care now. All right, guys. So that was our show. we had. Oh, I think Savon is going. Okay, never mind. Let me take that out. So we didn't get into everything we wanted to get into, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care. And I will catch you guys later. I'm probably gonna hop on this phone here tonight, and we gonna talk about this shit. We're gonna talk about this shit for sure. Take care, y'all. I will catch